Hello, my lovelies. Guess what? Today we are going to work with our intentional creativity, and I have so many wonderful things to share with you. I've got my magic brush, right? My big old magic brush to bring all of you here with me right now. So what I'm going to ask you to do is stand up and just feel your body move. It's so good to move our bodies before we paint. Why? Because it makes our energy feel so happy. So, you ready? You ready? Are you ready? I know you're ready because I'm ready. And we are here together, you and me. So I'm going to get my supplies and I'll be right back. I'm back and I'm ready. All right, so let us begin today with our intentional creativity. So, my beloved children, thank you for being here with me today. Sit down on the floor or on your chair. Just sit down for a moment. And we're going to just take 3 breaths together. When we use our breath, it helps to bring us into a calm state. And now is time for calmness for just a few minutes, and then we'll unleash our inner artist and begin to paint. So let's take a nice deep full breath, breathing in and exhaling. Gosh, that feels good, doesn't it? Breath 2, breathing in. Exhaling. Wow, I feel so good. Last breath. Breath 3, breathing in. Exhaling. That's a cleansing breath too. It gets out all of our worries and our anger if we get mad, or when we get sad, or when we get upset. In any way, all we have to do is take those 3 breaths, and it will calm us and make us feel good again. So I want you now to just stand up with me. Stand and put your feet together. I would like for you to open your imagination now. And as you open your imagination, just imagine that you are a tree. Your legs are your trunk, your toes are your roots, and imagine that those roots go deep into the earth to secure you in the earth, and also through which you are fed all of the nutrients your tree body needs. And now let's raise our branches into the sky and just sway now. Sway in the wind. Sway in the wind. And close your eyes. Just stand there for a minute. Just stand there and come back to still. Just close your eyes for a moment and imagine that you are a tree. You are a tree. And lower your arms, because I know our arms get tired when we hold them up. And bring your hands over your belly now. Just hold your belly and bring your attention right there where your hands are touching your belly. And we're going to take 1 gentle breath. Breathing in and exhaling. Hello, my dear artist. You are here. I can see you. You see, we're together now. We're right here connected. We're connected through our red thread. Yeah? If you're still wearing your red thread, then give it a little shake on your wrist to feel our connection. And if you don't have your red thread on, it's okay because you are always connected, remember. Okay, so what we're going to do today is begin working with intentional creativity. And intentional creativity, say it with me, intentional creativity. Intentional creativity is the conscious decision to make something important. Okay? So what I want you to do is to look at your piece of paper, your canvas, right? Here it is. And you probably have yours laying down flat on a table, or maybe you have an easel. Either way is fine. Just go up to your canvas or look at their canvas in front of you. And what I want you to do now is I just want you to put your hands on it, feel it. Just run your hands over it and feel it. Do you feel that? That's what you're going to create a picture on. This space. So we're filling the space of our canvas. We're feeling it with our hands. We know that in here is a doorway that leads us inside and opens us to the inner voice within us, the inner voice that we hear when we close our eyes. And that's our thoughts and our hopes and our wishes and our dreams. And when we close our eyes, we can now picture this in our mind. There's a screen or a television screen when you close your eyes. Imagine that the back of your closed eyelids is this television, and on it, I want you to imagine your canvas. And as you imagine your canvas, begin to see on it some trees. One tree to the left, one tree to the right. And see between them a path. And beyond the path there is a house, a little cottage or a house or a hut or a cabin or a tent, whatever it feels like to you, whatever you want it to be. And you are standing there at the foot of that path with the trees to either side and the path that leads you to that little house. And then look up to the sky and see a beautiful sky. It's so nice. It's such a beautiful day. It's a happy day. It's a warm and happy day, and it's just perfect. Now open your eyes. Okay? Now, that becomes your inner home. That's your inner place where you live. Now, what I would like you to do, either alone or with the assistance of your parent or guardian or adult supervisor, I would like you to sit down with just a basic piece of paper like this and take a pencil and just draw what you just saw. So what you're going to be drawing basically, okay, is that path and that tree and the other tree, and there at the end of the path is that house, however your house looked to you, okay? However that house looked to you. And when you looked up, you saw a beautiful sky, maybe with a cloud or two, and maybe the sun, you could see the sun. But just draw that. See? Real simple. This is just for you to record what you saw. Now, the next thing I want you to do is decide what color, okay? What color is your path? It can be any color. So my path came out blue, so I'm just going to write the word blue there. See? And then decide what color both trees are. Oh, mine are purple. So I'm just going to write the word purple, and you can have your adult help you write the word purple on both trees. Now, what color is your house? Oh, mine's yellow. I'm going to write yellow. And what color is your sky? Guess what? Mine is going to be orange. Write orange. And last but by no means least, what color is your ground, your grass? My grass wants to be yellow too. So I'm going to put yellow here. If you do have a sun, choose what color that sun is going to be. Mine's going to be red. And if you have clouds, what color are your clouds going to be? Oh gosh, my color is white. So I have one thing that's like we normally see it. Otherwise, everything is the color of my imaginary world. So go do this with your parent, and I'll see you back here in just a minute. Welcome back. All right, so in intentional creativity, we always go to our canvas and we write a letter. We write a letter to our inner voice. So all you're going to need for this part is a pencil. I want to show you my pencil because my pencil is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Tinkerbell pencil. Yay! I love Tinkerbell. Well, I love anything Disney, you can tell. And if you have a spray bottle, that's awesome. If you don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. So all we're going to do is we're going to come up to our canvas and we're going to write a letter to our inner voice. So you can say, dear inner artist, or dear inner voice. Your parent's going to help you with this. Dear inner voice. I invite you to come into my heart. Dear inner voice, I invite you to come into my heart. Now we're going to set the intention. Intention means this is the reason behind our painting. It's the message behind our painting for today. And we're going to ask our inner voice, our inner artist, please tell me what to paint. Show me. Show me. Excuse me. Now we have to sign it, so put a heart. Love me, or your name. Now, this letter, once you write it, is going to get painted over. This is personal. This is between you and your inner voice, your inner artist, and the creation that you are going to paint here on your canvas. Once you write your letter to your inner voice, to your artist self, we're going to do what's called a blessing. That's what we're going to use the water for. Now, if you don't have water, but you do have a jar of fresh water, you can dip your fingers, just the tips of your fingers, into your water. So I'll demonstrate. With a spray bottle, you just give it a spray, 3 sprays, 1, 2, 3, okay? Or if you only have water, dip your fingers into the water, okay? And take your fingers and just flick, 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 flick. Now what you're going to do is you're going to rub your hands over your canvas. Don't worry if it smears. You're just blessing and opening this doorway into your imagination. And as you open and bless this doorway, you know that you are going to step in to an imaginary world. And that imaginary world is going to speak to you. That's your inner voice, your inner artist. It's going to speak to you, and it's going to tell you just what to create. So at this point, let's look at that together. Okay? And now you go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back.